Oh man, so as you know, Andrew Tate has been deplatformed by Meta. They removed him from Instagram and Facebook. Those were the only places that he, from what I know, that he actually had accounts on, and they moved him off of there. So since then, everyone has been reacting to it, and someone also made an interesting comparison. We're gonna get into that. I'm gonna come back and get into details about him being removed from the platforms. But this guy right here made a comparison to Cardi B, and she responded about this whole thing. So yeah, here we go. So this dude said people are freaking out about young boys looking up to Andrew Tate, but totally fine with young girls looking up to Cardi B and the Kardashians. Tate's main message is stop being lazy and making excuses and go work hard and get in shape and make money. Cardi's is do drugs, F random men, and go through life as a brain dead moron. So Cardi responded saying, I'm married, I don't smoke weed, I don't pop pills, I don't do coke, I'm a mom of 2, and I do a lot of charity work. But hey, let me put Cardi into it to defend a man who defend misogyny and rape. So yes, Cardi is married, she has grown, but Cardi, don't forget you had some videos, some very, very questionable videos in the past talking about how you had to go ahead and do things to men, drug men, and go ahead and rob them after drugging them. You had some things in your past that you said that I don't know if you corrected. Let me know if she's corrected that. I may be wrong, but if she corrected it, that's cool. But I don't think she's really seeing any repercussions for those things she said in the past. But I get her defending the woman that she has become. But reading y'all comments should be interesting. But to move on, in regards to being deplatformed, Andrew Tate took to Aiden Ross's stream to go ahead and talk about the whole thing.
Tried to log in Instagram a couple hours ago, it wouldn't let me. I have good people in the case. I trust due process with Instagram. I'm actually quite understanding of their position. I do understand it very, very well. I'm not angry at them in any regard. It's not a big loss for me. It's not something I use too often. But I do understand their position because we're actually living in a world now where it's kind of strange. This is an unprecedented period of human history. And we have internet sensationalism, global sensationalism on a scale which has never happened before. And also we have the ability to edit things so quickly, right? So you can say something on a stream and they can remove all context, or you can say something and they can change the tone of your voice, or you can say something.
It's already happened to me many times, yes.
Exactly. And then what they can do is they can throw that in front of a hate mob, and then internet sensationalism can take control, and people can start to believe in narratives which are false, and then people have to take some kind of action against that. So I understand all these things. I understand that with great power and great influence comes great responsibility. Oh yeah, and this is the thing that's crazy, right? So I would get 10 to 20,000 death threats a day.
What?
Via Instagram.
Via Instagram.
And they would take no action, even if I reported them. However, they've now decided I'm the danger. And even the people who were supporting me, I was crazy, yeah. I was saying, look, if you're going to support me in public, if you're going to discuss things in comments, please do it respectfully, because hate on hate, it ain't gonna get.
I have a question.
Right?
The guys saying in the DMs that are gonna kill you. Be honest. If they saw you in person, you think they'd keep that same energy?
I know, of course not. But it's just about the fact that there's a lot of hate around on the internet, and I don't believe that hate versus hate is gonna win.
So Andrew, what I've learned on the internet now, it's a new generation of the internet. The internet is different now, and whatever you say that is hateful gets more likes, more clicks, and it gets more attention. Yeah. Because listen, you probably get thousands of comments that are showing love and praisal, right? But the ones that stick out the most are the hate ones. The ones that are like, he's really saying that shit. So that's why they do it. They do it because they want the clicks, they want the attention, they want the...
And I was trying to teach respect to all these millions of young men. And now, who knows where they're going to go, right? And you're right. It's kind of crazy where the internet has all these black holes of pure degeneracy or hatred, because that's what gets the most views, and it's a shame.
So there you have Andrew Tate speaking on being deplatformed from Meta, saying try to log in, realized he couldn't log in, but he's working, I guess, to see if he can get put back on. And I mean, it's a tough position to be in if you are a platform, a huge platform, but the issue comes with the consistency. I just put out a video about a girl going hard on black men as a therapist, and then being doxxed by a black woman who's an author, and then people going and calling her job and getting her fired. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. It can happen to anybody. The thing about it is, what happens is when people aren't consistent with holding creators accountable, that's where we have issues. There's a lot of people that has a lot of content that's just like Andrew Tate. Like, I don't know if Cynthia G, if she's on Facebook, or Meta or whatever she's on. I don't know if she's on any of those things, but I've heard very wild conversation that she started. She's influencing people to say some wild things and do some wild things. If she isn't being deplatformed, if she's doing those things, then we have a problem. We have a problem. Saying that black male babies should be aborted or raising a question or whatever. There's a lot of her content that's just as destructive, if you say so. If you say it's destructive as Andrew Tate, so even more destructive in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But that's the issue when it comes to the consistencies. We're too inconsistent when it comes to this. It's too inconsistent. Now, for people that don't know who Andrew Tate is, this is a little quick the background what's going on. So people are saying that he is a scammer. I don't know. I gotta watch the Spencer Cornelia video. I gotta sit in my watch later. I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. Yes, I use watch later as well. I'll be busy as hell doing these videos on my own, so I can't always watch things for my own entertainment. So I'm going to check out the Spencer Cornelia video because I see people in my comments saying Andrew Tate is a scammer. I don't know, but a quick background for everyone else. They said the former kickboxer rose to fame in 2016 when he was removed from the TV show Big Brother over a video which appeared to depict him attacking a woman. He went on to gain notoriety online with Twitter banning him for saying women should bear responsibility for being sexually assaulted. He had 4.7 million Instagram followers at the time his account was removed. Now, that number had grown rapidly from around 1 million followers in June. Meta said it had removed the kickboxing star from its platform for violating its policies on dangerous organizations and individuals, but did not provide further details. Pause. So dangerous organizations and individuals. I don't know what Cynthia G got going on over there, but like, I think she's organizing some dangerous shit to go on. That's why, hey, I'm just saying. So at the time of this removal, Big Brother Mr. Tate said the video had been edited, calling it a total lie and trying to make me look bad. So they saying he has drawn criticism online for his comments, particularly from UK advocacy group Hope Not Hate, which welcomed the most recent ban. Joel Mulhall, director of research at the group, said Mr. Tate possesses a genuine threat to young men, radicalizing them towards extremism, misogyny, racism, and homophobia. He added, we provided significant evidence to the major social media platforms, including Meta, about his activity and why he must be removed. We welcome Meta's swift action to remove Andrew Tate and will be putting pressure on TikTok to follow this example. They must act now to prevent further spread of these extremist views. I don't think Tate has a TikTok, but unless y'all like ban the hashtag with anything with this hashtag in it, maybe that may work, but I don't know. So videos about Mr. Tate have proved popular across social media platforms, particularly on TikTok, where videos using the hashtag Andrew Tate hashtag have been viewed more than 12.7 billion times, and on YouTube some of his most popular videos have had millions of views. So I think there was a stat that says last month Andrew Tate was searched more than Trump. Like, that's crazy. So whatever the top G got going on, he got it going on. You see, I ain't really dive too much into his content. I just look at him as an entertainer. I think people take him too seriously. He says some things, you know, there's always going to be people that put medicine in the candy, but I look at him as an entertainer and a character. And I think with social media, when we have these platforms, people take things in, and it's tough for them to distinguish between a character and, you know, a person. So with people with social media, we have reality TV stars, and now they realize if I just be this character on social media, it gets me more attention. You know, especially if I'm more like outlandish, saying wilder things, it brings me more attention, boosting my profile, and it brings the fame, it brings the money in. Because a lot of people, you know, they follow storylines on social media. They took reality TV and it's now on social media. And then you have people like Andrew Tate that goes on these podcasts, and people are watching podcasts more than they actually watch actual TV now. And himself, I believe that he's become a character that's, you know, feeds the red pill audience, and people eat that shit up, and he kills it. He kills who he is. He kills this Andrew Tate character. Now, I'm not calling him a phony. I don't know that much about him, but I just don't take what he says super serious to the point of upsetting me. Even if he does say things I don't agree with, it will never upset me. Or if I see someone that is upset about him, I'm like, yo, that's just, he just being entertaining. Just as you would be upset with a villain in a movie, you're probably going to be upset with him. But at the same time, shit, Thanos was spitting sometimes when he was talking on the Avengers. You feel me? He was spitting sometimes, and he was entertaining even while he played his position. But it's just a necessary evil that's out there. Once again, I don't watch enough Andrew Tate to say I agree or disagree with all of his points, but I find him to be very entertaining, and I think the people just don't get it. They just take it further than that, you know. But hey, it is what it is. I'm interested to see what you guys think about all this stuff right here. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm gonna go and get up out of here though. It's your boy YeaImStacie. Yo.